Hello guys, welcome back to another stream. What's going on guys? Welcome. Hey Josh. What's going on dude? Great timing, just literally just woke up. Very nice. Hope you're doing well dude. Yeah, I think the times have changed now because we've just switched over to daylight saving, so I think you guys are like how behind are you? Or how in front are we? I don't know. What time is it there now? It's 10:22 there now, so yeah, you're 10 hours behind us instead of 11 now, I think. Is that how it works? I'm not too sure. But yes, welcome everyone back to another live stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Can you guys actually hear me? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think you guys can hear me. That's good. But yeah, welcome back to another live stream, guys. Sorry I didn't stream last week. I was very, very busy and just didn't catch a break, unfortunately. But we are live now, so I hope you guys are all well. Let me know how you guys have been. What's been going on? Today's stream, guys, we have something very special planned for the next stream. So if you guys, you may not want to miss next week's stream, guys. I'm just saying. Also, I have my windows open, guys. So if it gets a bit loud in here, just let me know. I can close them, but it's very, very warm. So yeah, if the noise outside gets too annoying, guys, because I live up like basically on like a massive main street. So if the traffic gets too loud, guys, just let me know and I can I'll close the windows and I'll just sweat. If it gets too annoying for you guys, but yeah. Hey Ricky, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Did you get your source books, dude? Did they arrive? Because I know you picked them up on eBay the other week. Hopefully they arrived by now. Audio's all good. Thanks, Josh. But yeah, so in preparation for next week's stream, I need to get everything done this week. Which can probably tell you what is going to be happening next week. So that's what we're going to be doing during this stream. We're going to try and get all of the terrain done as much as we can anyway during the stream. So that means painting stuff, finish off building stuff, all that kind of stuff. So I actually want to try and get a bit done during this stream, guys. So we're pretty much going to get started straight away. As always, though, I'm never prepared. So I need to sort a few things out. So the fences, I'm not sure how I'm going to do them. The trees, we still got to do a little bit of work to them before we can paint them. Another tree, another fence, another fence. Another tree. I also need to do more trees, but I don't know if I'll use make more of these ones or just use other ones. I'm not too sure. Yeah, did really enjoyed flicking through them. Awesome, Ricky. Would you say that they were worth it? Or did I let you? Did I make you waste money? Hopefully not. We got this one too. Then we got fences, walls. All the terrain I'll be basically building is all like in one box or one bag. I mean, the good thing is that the hedges are done, so we don't have to worry about them. They're all done. Hedges. Some of the flocks are starting to come off on the hedges though, which is annoying, but We can deal with that. That. And we need to sort this tree out. It's gone a bit haywire, to be honest. Let's just pull this crap off. Because we didn't really glue it on properly, so we'll just take all this crap off. Hey Cameron, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we're gonna have to reapply the foliage on that one, but that's alright. I just ripped it all off. We didn't glue it on properly last time. But that's all good. And I think that is it. Looks like we've got like a spare tree here, but I don't think we're going to use this. I think this was our practice one. So I think we won't worry about all that. But as you guys can see, there is quite... To be fair, we've done quite a lot of terrain over the last few weeks, you know. These walls, these fences, the hedges, the trees, the built ruins. Ham on Hen is over there as well. So yeah, we've done quite a bit actually. So yeah. Yeah, Cameron, you know this, but I need to get all of this stuff done by the next stream. You probably know why. Yeah, dude, well worth the money. It was nice seeing something from the Golden Age period that I've never looked at before. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? Like they would just they came out at a really good time in the game's history. And a lot of all those profiles that were in the book, like in the back of those books, came out during that time as well. A lot of them anyway. So a lot of stuff that you take for granted, I guess, in the game today is stuff that came out back then. You know, it's really good. And that's what I was saying. Like the I mean, I can actually show it on stream properly this week, but the new War of the Rohirrim journal. If you guys haven't seen my video. It's very reminiscent of those early, like of those source books, which is really, really nice. Let's crap off. It's off. Good. Okay, so we're off for a good start. The hedges are already done, so we can put them to one side. That's good. So we don't have to worry about them. We might reflock them a little bit, but other than that, I don't think we need to worry about that. The fences, I'm not too sure about. Literally in the magazine, it says to paint them brown. I want to do something better than that. So I might work on them during this week, off stream, because they won't take time. They won't take too much time at all. And I kind of want to paint them the same wood as I've done my catapult troll. Which the video for that will be going out on Tuesday, which would be good. I just got to base him. He's done. I just got to base him. So, do you guys want to see a sneak preview of him, or should we wait until the video? It's up to you guys. So I think the main part during the stream today is to paint the walls, paint the ruins, and try and get these trees up to a decent standard. I've got 6 at the moment. I want to make another 6. But I'm not sure I'm going to have enough time to do it, so I think if we don't get it done during this stream, we won't worry about it. We might just have to use these ones just as proxy for now, but we'll see. I really want to get another 6 done, because I think in that scenario you need 12 by the looks of the book, but we'll see. So what I need now, I think, what we're going to start with first. I think the best solution is probably to do the plaster filler first, so that can dry. Oh. So in that case, I need to find it first. I need to find it. Where did I put it? That's not good if I can't find that. Josh says, can't wait to see the catapult troll. Was he everything you wanted? Now he's painted up. He came out basically how I wanted him to be honest. The video is going to be very, very, very long. It's basically going to be like a mini movie, essentially. I haven't edited it all down just yet, but I think it's going to be over an hour at least. The tutorial. It could be an hour and a half. So I've got about 4 hours of raw footage, so I've got to like edit all that down. So you can probably imagine how long that's going to take, but yeah, I'll get it done. I'll get it done for sure. Yeah, it's going to be good. I gotta find this plaster filler. I don't know where it's gone. I feel like I saw it just the other day. Aha, I found it, guys. It's all good. And we got a old brush. 7 in the chat. Welcome, everyone. We have some water. Alrighty. Let's get straight into this. So we're gonna finish plastering the trees first, I think, and then we'll move on to painting some other stuff. It's quite thick, this stuff. It is quite thick. But yeah, how have you guys been? Like I said, sorry I didn't stream last week, guys, but yeah, I was a bit too busy, to be honest. Hope you guys enjoyed the Helm video. Hope you guys enjoyed the journal review as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the new stuff, to be honest. It's always a fun time when we get new stuff coming out. But yeah, it's good, it's good. Hey, Nosbig Donuts, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you'll be very happy with this stream. We're working on old terrain this stream. So yeah, if I were you guys, don't have any plans for next Sunday's stream around this time because yes, it's going to be a very, very special stream. Also, guys, we also have because I didn't stream last week. We have the member giveaway for September to draw this stream as well. So, all you members, you got something to look forward to. So yeah, there'll be a member giveaway at the end of the stream today, which should be fun. So we're just using filler to fill all these gaps. Josh says nowhere near enough hobby at the moment, like we were saying in the Discord last night. Just think I'm struggling to get that excitement for the next project at the moment. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I know you're excited for a few things, Josh, like the Legion stuff and the Halo stuff. So it's always good to see. It's always good to change up. Me, I'm definitely on the hype train at the moment for SBG. Again, considering what we're doing next, like I'm gonna be so busy. Like I'm so busy this week doing stuff for the channel, so busy next week doing stuff for the channel. Like if you guys saw on my post, like all those old heroes for something, I've got Leggy base battle ready. I've got Aragorn battle ready. I've got Lurth battle ready. I've got those goblins battle ready. The only thing I don't have battle ready yet is Frodo, because I have run out of Caliban Green. So I need to go to the shops tomorrow after work and get some. I was going to go today, but I came home really not well today. I'm lucky I'm streaming today, to be honest, but I can't miss two streams in a what am I trying to say? 2 weeks in a row for streams. I basically almost collapsed at work today, guys. That's essentially what happened. So, but I'm feeling better now. So, much better now, actually. Nos Big Domino says, old trees, when I tried to look like they look like wire ranged in tape. Yeah, so the thing about that is, I mean, these are the first trees I've ever done like this, right? I mean, maybe 20 years ago when the magazine first came out, but you definitely want to use a lot of tape. You don't want to just use like one thing of tape, because the thing about the tape is that it'll look like a barky texture itself. So you want to put quite a lot of tape around and then use the filler. I just use this stuff, multi-purpose filler. You can probably find any kind of at your local hardware store. So yeah, and yeah, just lather it on nice and thick. Not as thick as it comes, but you want to water it down a little bit, because it does come quite thick. And then what you do is you put a layer on, let it dry, and then put another layer on and like stipple it on, and that'll make like a barky texture. Hopefully you guys see that. So you got, kind of looks like a barky texture. So that's just wire, sticky masking tape, and then filler over the top. That's all it is. So that one's done. Josh says, think when the next thing gets announced, they'll probably spark it back again. I think maybe getting those lowering guard done for Lothlorien and then getting to actually play the list will do. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, always, because I know I saw one of your chats in the Discord, Josh, and like saying something like, you did that Mordor stuff, was it after the Mirkwood stuff, and it got you really excited for it, or something like that? And that's the thing, like, if you're not interested in something at the moment, put it down, put it away. There's a siren coming, guys, I can hear it. Because the window's open, it's probably going to be very loud as well. I will hold my thought for a second. Is the traffic, is it too loud, guys? Do you want me to close the window? I'll sweat, but is it too loud for you guys? Let me know. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, like, you know, just put it away and just start working on something just random. Just do something random. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing this week with those heroes. I gotta do it for next week, but I also want to do them, and like, just, you know, doing something from, like, you know, 20 years ago, like just doing like a random hero or something like that, like it will spark something back again. You know, I'm loving painting these guys up, like the Helm's Deep Aragorn, the Fellowship Leggy, Fellowship Frodo, Lurtz, like all that kind of stuff. It's really, I'm loving doing it at the moment, to be honest. And something different. And I am technically recording them, but because I don't want the videos to go for that long, it's like a quick tutorial kind of thing, if that makes sense. You guys will understand more when the videos actually do start coming out. The Battle Game series comes out, but like I've had to like record them, but it's not in the same way, so like I'm getting through them quite quickly, which is nice. Like I base coded Helm's Deep Aragorn in like half an hour or like 45 minutes. I was super impressed, like that type of speed, because I know I have to get them done for next week, so like I can't afford to like be like, you know, slow with it, so I just got to get it done, if that makes sense. Ricky says, still my little hobby break. I've got Armies on Parade 40k on Saturday, then SBG Armies on Parade the following Saturday. Oh, awesome, Ricky. Yeah, I mean, my local GW manager, he said like if I get the catapult troll done in time, which I've got it done, I just got to do the base, which I'll glue the sand down on today and then finish it off tomorrow. He says I should bring it in for Armies on Parade. In the store, I'm like, I'm not that great of a painter, but sure, why not? So yeah, I might just do it just for the lols. I'm quite happy with how he's turned out, to be honest. Hope you guys agree as well. And now I know when I actually start my Azog's Legion army properly, I know how I'm going to paint my trolls, the Goblin Mercenaries even, because like, you know, you have to paint Goblin Mercenaries for the catapult, so I know how to paint them now. My armor for my Gundabads, I've figured how to do that now as well, so doing the catapult troll has actually done a lot of stuff for like when I actually start my Azog's Legion army properly, like my Gundabads and Dogwood All stuff, which is kind of cool. Okay, so that one's done. Just finished watching Battle of 5 Armies. Oh, nicely done. It's very nice, very nice. Cameron says traffic's totally fine, can't hear. Josh says can't hear the much traffic. Okay, well, fair enough. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I can hear it. I guess it. I don't know why you guys can't hear it. That's weird. Well, I mean, that's the main thing. If you guys can hear it, I don't care if I hear it. I'm used to hearing it, so that's good. You guys would have heard the siren, though, right? Surely. Surely you guys would have heard that. But yeah, guys, next Sunday stream is going to be a very good one. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, if you guys can make it for next week's stream, I think you guys will enjoy it. I'm much looking forward to it, to be honest. Josh says, yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Hopefully this small metal chlorine and armored Caliborn will do the job. Armored Caliborn. Because these are really crappy brushes, the bristles are just like falling out of the brush, but it cost me like $2 for like a pack of 10 brushes. But it's good. It's good for like these are the kind of brushes you want to do for terrain, because brushes that I use for filler and that kind of stuff, I pretty much have to throw out straight away, because like, you know, they basically just clog up the bristles. You could wash it out, but there's no point. It's a shame that they're only like a one-use type of brush, but they're that freaking cheap. I don't really mind, to be honest. There's our tall tree. So you guys can hopefully see, like, doing that, like it's a barky kind of texture, which kind of works. Can't wait for the Gundabad Army project. People have said it's one of the most interesting armies to paint up with the amount of variety of monsters. I mean, yeah, and I'm like starting with the biggest monster there is in the army. Which is kind of funny. Cameron says we can hear the traffic slightly, but it's nothing different to hearing the doggo in my videos. Well, just let me know if it gets too bad, guys, and I can close the windows. Yeah, just let me know. In England, up in the north, before the wall, time is 10:45. You've just finished work. What time is it where you are? No, I finished work a few hours ago, but it's 8:45 at night, PM. So yeah, you're 10 hours behind us. You guys are. Yeah. We are in the future. Alright, so that's all plastered or fillered. So we're going to move on to some painting now, guys. What we're going to do, if I can find it actually, where are those paints that I had? Give me a sec, guys. Hey, Darren, welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me try and find these paints, guys. I know they're in here somewhere. Well, we have a black. We can use that. Well, we could use these ones actually too. That's good. Is there a white one in there? There is. Alright, we'll just use that then. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm pretty good, Darren. I'm pretty good, dude. We're just getting all the terrain done for next week. Got a special stream next Sunday, so if you're free, make sure to drop by. Do you guys want to know what's happening next? Like, you guys can probably already guess what's happening next week. I don't really have to tell you guys what's going on. You guys can probably guess. It's not that subtle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put some black paint in there, a little bit of white. We're just using crap acrylic paint, guys. And what we're going to do is going to mix this up. Probably need a bit more white in there, to be honest, but we're going to make a dark grey. I put too much black in there, I think. That's alright. We'll need quite a bit of this paint anyway, so that's alright. Alright, so we got a dark grey here. I'm just going to thin it down a little bit with some water. Cameron says what's happening next week. You know. Just going to thin this down a little bit with some water. And then we're going to... I know these are already kind of base coated, guys, but there's still a bit of white spots, so we're just going to get all of this on. Can be a little bit rough, guys, at this point. Well, actually, no. What you want to do is you want to make sure that everything is covered, so there's no white showing for this first layer, this base coat. Because that way, if you miss anything on the later stages, you can, it doesn't matter, because there'll be like a dark recess. So obviously these are the walls from issue 7 with the Rohan issue. So when you first get the first rule of Warriors of Rohan. Hey, Ricky! Thank you. What the hell? Oh, what happened to my Bilbo one? What the hell? Where did Bilbo go? Oh, there it is. Oh, that was new. Did you guys see that? It was like a little GIF thing that came up, and that's never happened before. That was kind of cool. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you for the gifted membership, my dude. I appreciate you. You're very generous. And your gifted memberships from last month, Ricky, are added into the draw for today. So yeah, I think you've got like 5 entries in there now for from last month. Really want to water this down, to be honest, quite a lot, because we've got to use it over quite a lot of areas. I'm just doing one side of the walls, and then we'll once it dries, we'll do the other side. You guys working on anything during the stream? Let me know. If you are working on anything, guys, I can put it on the stream chat on Discord, and I'll get it up on stream so people can see what you're doing, see what you're working on. How did I miss that bit? It's like a really obvious spot that I missed. Ricky says, my pleasure. I'm always paranoid when gifting our membership in case it gives myself, like it happened before on a stream. It's really embarrassing. What, you gifted yourself a membership? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Posted already, Cameron? Okay. Let's get it up. Oh. Oh, it's very good. Oh, damn it. Hang on, guys. Boom. There you go. No, wrong one. Sorry. Boom. There you go. This is what Cameron's working on during the stream. Doggos. Is that Farmer Maggots dogs? Is that what you're working on? Very nice, dude. So we're now working on the ruins now, guys. I'll do this a bit. You guys can see it a bit better. There you go. Guys can kind of see, but I'm doing a bit better now. Alright, that's good. These trees out there, like, oh god, I just touched, oh no. I just touched the filler. Ugh. You know what the funny thing is like these ruins, I think the ruins, the walls, and the fences like turn up in like 3 scenarios and that's it. That's all we're building them for, which is kind of hilarious. And you'll never see them again. Because very quickly they start letting get you to make they start helping you make better stuff, like better ruins and stuff like that. Josh says, getting the Lorien Guard out to start, just getting the burgundy undercloaks painted up with their boots, then it's the blue cloaks. Oh, very nice. Make sure to show us some, well, I'm sure there will be some work in progress, Josh. Morning for a second time. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Wait, Jamie, have you seen this one? This was inspired from you. The broken fence that we made like a few weeks ago. That was all from you, dude. You know what I could do? I could undercoat those fences in this black as well. In this dark colour. So just see how much we've got left, because there's still quite a few we need to undercoat. Probably would be easy to just spray these guys, but I didn't think about that. Oh well, we're here now. Ricky says, yeah, I didn't realise it could happen. I was in another SBG YouTube live stream. I sent a gifted membership and gifted myself out of the 30 people in the stream. I didn't think that could actually happen. I didn't think you could actually gift yourself. That's kind of odd. Considering how YouTube actually changed how gifted memberships are gifted out, like, it's just gifted to random people now. It's not. It used to be people who were in the stream or who were most active in the stream, which I think was a lot better because, like, you know, it rewarded people in the stream, but they changed that, which is odd. Doing well after the extra sleep. Yes, yes, ruin is the way to go, indeed. I am very, with all the stuff that I need to get ready, guys, for the next stream, I don't know if I'm going to get it all done, if I've got to be honest. I think it's going to be very close. Because there's stuff that I've done, that I need to do that I haven't told you guys about yet. I also need to make another ruin, but I need to film it before the next stream. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. I also have to make a board. Need to finish off those heroes. Also make some Rohan Warriors battle ready. There's a lot of stuff to do, but I'm excited for it. Pay to win this Nos McDonald says, you build what you need, even for a one-off. Guess you thought Helm's Deep would be the same now used for the Super Republic mode. Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about, like, SBG, to be honest. Like, that's why the title is, you know, like, literally the title says building terrain for SBG is the best, because it literally is. You know, you wouldn't get this much satisfaction, like, you know, for me anyway. Like, I've built terrain for other game systems, and it just doesn't give you as much satisfaction I don't know why, but like building terrain for like literally one scenario, or like what me and Cameron are going to be doing, like building that rabid Mumak for one scenario. Like it's very euphoric for some reason. I don't know if like Cameron agrees or if you guys agree, but just building something like for a one-off thing is like very cool, you know. And that Helm's Deep, like the Helm's Deep will be used in quite a few things. Like obviously there's the Helm's Deep arc in the late 20s, early 30s for the Battle Game series. There's also the Two Towers special for the like for Battle Games. I think that comes in like issues after issue 15, so it's quite early on. And there's a lot of stuff I'm going to do for that one, to be honest. There's so much to paint for that one. I got to finish freaking Helm's Deep first. I got to finish painting it. I've just been so busy doing other stuff, I just haven't had time. But I will have to do it. Probably before the end of the year, to be honest, I would say. Lots of painting today. Yes, Jamie, lots of painting today. We've got a special stream next week, so if you're free, hopefully you can join in. But it's a very exciting stream next week. So there's a lot of stuff for me to do to get that stream done. I've got to get all this stuff done, all this stuff painted. The trees, the ruins, the fences, the walls, the hedges are done. Obviously, we've done them before. There's a couple of models I gotta get painted up. There's a lot of other stuff I gotta do, like I've got to build a board. I've got to make a ruin tutorial for it as well, and there's a lot of work, but it's very exciting. You can finally get it started. I mean, it's pretty obvious what's going to be happening next stream. I don't really have to point it out for you guys. You guys have been kept updated with the streams and all that. You guys know what's going on while we're doing this. And it's all happening. It's all starting next week, which is very exciting. So it means that there's a lot of stuff to do for it. I also need to rig up like an entire camera system as well, so I can film the bloody stuff, which is kind of funny. So we're working off the skin of we'll be holding on to our butts, guys, because yeah, that's going to be interesting for sure. Cameron says 100% agree. That's exactly what I do it for my tournaments as well. Like, who else builds 4 Helm's Deep skates for one day? Right, so that one's done. Do this one next. Ugh. We'll just move that there, actually. I think we'll have enough paint, guys, which will be good. And then once they're dry, we'll start dry brushing them up. Alrighty. There's 11 people in the stream. Welcome, everyone. How are we all doing? Make sure to say hi if you haven't already in the chat. Don't be shy. Be awesome to see where everyone's coming from, where everyone's watching from. Alright, that's good. It's looking good. Nice. And then our big boy, this one. We'll do the inside of the arches first, I think. Let's move these out of the way for a minute. So guys, let's ask the chat. Now the new journal's out for War of the Rohirrim, what do we think is going to be next? I know I've asked this in the videos before, but we're live. Let's have a discussion. What are your hopes next, guys? If I'm going to say, I reckon it'll be something to do with the main films. I think it'll be like a Fellowship related or something like that. Because I don't know if you guys watched the video, but when I was talking about the journal when we did my review, I think well, the possibility we could be is that we may not just get journals this edition. We might get supplements as well. So like say because we just got the War of the Rohirrim journal, the next one might be a supplement which might add new profiles and stuff like that. Or it could just be journals. Who knows? And of course, this is the first journal, so who knows? Future journals might add new profiles and stuff like that. But you know, again, it's the first one we've ever had, so there's no premise from it before. So we don't know. You know, the next journal might contain new profiles. Who knows? What I hope it includes, though, is more hobby content, because like the hobby content in the War of the Rohirrim stuff was great. I hope they continue that. I'll post what you're actually working on, Cameron, really? Let's have a look. Mimic. Very nice. It's looking awesome, dude. It's really looking really good. That's looking really nice, my friend. Ricky says, Rise Rohan. There are many wars, many battles. That's very true. It is very true. I mean, I'm with Ricky. I don't see how now they cannot release new riders. I think they would be stupid, and I don't think they're stupid. I think the Middle Earth team would be stupid if they didn't release new riders at this point. And I know they're not stupid. Like they're players just like us, you know. They're fans just like us, like, you know. But I mean, we waited almost a year for Helm and all that kind of stuff, so we might be waiting another year for riders, you know. Josh says, I think they'll go back and do the new journals for the films. I'd hope there may be in some of the journals more profiles, etc. But ones for the films maybe just scenario stuff and obby things. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd be down for that. Like an updated version of the source books. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. I mean, I don't think they do like how to build Am on Hand or how to build Weathertop, because you can buy them now. But you could do stuff like, I don't know, what could you do for fellowship? Like making rivers? That'd be cool, like doing a river one. What else could you do? Columns 2 maybe? Stuff like that. Ricky says, then hopefully new classic troops to the big main armies. I mean, I think we could see new Minas Tirith and Mordor when Hunt for Golem comes out. I've got a feeling that's when they'll release, if we're going to get them. I think it'll be Hunt for Golem when we get those. Obviously, I hope sooner. But Hunt for Golem is what's scheduled December 2027. Isn't that right? So what, 2 years away? And obviously we're not on mainline system these days, so like, you know, stuff like that's going to take a while. Like, it's not going to be like 40k when we get like a new plastic release every week, unfortunately. Or fortunately, maybe. Michael says, welcome dude. I built Shiva, just need black paint for her. Oh, nice dude, awesome. Josh says if they're doing that though, I'd hope they'd start with the whole Last Lines and the war in general. Before starting the main 3 films and then the Hobbit builds after. Yeah, I mean the Last Lines is always very... The Last Lines is a tricky one. Because I remember a rumor years ago, like, was it 2018, 2019? About a Last Alliance supplement. I think it might have gone around a few places, but there was a rumor there was a Last Alliance supplement coming in. And I assumed it got dropped because of what happened with Amazon. But apparently that's why you have the plastic Elrond with his herald. Apparently it was supposed to come out for that. So who knows if that's actually the case. Darren says, I agree, Fellowship with new remods of existing warriors. Yeah, new Fellowship with this. I'd even take like a resin Fellowship, like, you know, like a Forge World resin Fellowship, because that would be insanely detailed. But how would you want them, guys? How would you want a new Fellowship? Would you want them in post-Lorien, so like with the Elven cloaks, which means like you have more poses of, or would you want them pre-Lorien, like in Moria and stuff like that, but you don't have as many scenes in them, but you don't have as many sculpts of those characters? Would you want like a post-Lorien Fellowship or a pre-Lorien Fellowship? Honestly, for me, I'd want a pre-Lorien Fellowship, like a Moria Fellowship, essentially. In the poses that they're waiting at the tomb. Like that iconic shot. I think that's the way you do it. Alright, so they're all uncoded now. The Last Alliance went for many a year, the Dead Marshes was the battle before they attacked the gates and then went to Mordor. Yeah, because was it the Siege of Barad-dûr went for like what 3 years or something like that? I'm pretty sure that's where Anarion died. Spoilers. He died from like a rock. Someone like an orc like threw a rock and like killed him or something like that. I hope that doesn't happen. Like when they get to that in Rings of Power, I hope that's not how it happens. Because that's so anticlimactic. But then people will be annoyed, like, he's supposed to be killed by a rock. I was like, that's just stupid. Saying that's something I would absolutely love, a new Fellowship plus Forge. Yeah, I wouldn't care which one it was. You know what you do? You do it in Forge World Resin, but then have like a diorama setting for it too. Like you have it like you know, like that thing you get in battle games, like the that little Byron's Tomb diorama thing. You do that. It probably costs a lot more, but that would be kind of cool. You have like a little diorama thing with it. With like holes for the Fellowship to go into. That would be cool. I'd snap that up instantly. Yeah, I just realised, Cameron, like, I left Jim with my car. I did just realise that. I'd say we get a plastic troops to the core 4 before the Hunt for Golem film, just because that is so far away. I mean, yeah. But the one thing I would say about that is because Hunt for Golem is bringing back so many characters that we know of, like, it's essentially, we're getting Ian McKellen back as Gandalf, we're getting Elijah Wood back as Frodo, Andy's coming back as Gollum, obviously, and we know there's rumours about Orlando Bloom as Legolas, Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn, Lee Pace as Thranduil, quite a few well-known characters and names that it could do well at the box office, which means that they could essentially do what they did with the Fellowship of the 2000 Return of the King and go really big deep into it when that comes out, and you'd have the momentum from the film, because it would have a lot more momentum than War of the Rohirrim. And if they did Plastic Troops for War of the Rohirrim, they're going to do Plastic Troops for the Hunt for Golem. Because guaranteed they'll do. I guarantee you they'll do something for Hunt for Golem. I guarantee you. It's when you might get new Mirkwood, Josh. In Hunt for Golem, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents, to be honest. Alright, so that's all that base coated. Let that dry a little bit. I think that'll be pre-Lorien, so you get Gandalf. Yeah, true. You need a new Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey, I should say. We haven't had a new Gandalf the Grey in a while. I think it was what? Desolation of Smaug was the last Gandalf the Grey. I think. And we need a new Frodo and Sam. We haven't had a new Frodo and Sam in ages. I think they've skimmed a lot of the battles, or else it would be unbelievably big for a journal, but we'd get all the most famous moments, including at the start with Eregion. Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe Celeborn will actually return. The Alliance fought against Sauron. Need to watch it. Then the models will come out. We can only hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Pre-Lorien, but I would absolutely love if they'd done the different versions of the Fellowship for each film, but I know that would never happen. Yeah, so you've got like pre-Lorien for Fellowship, you've got post-Lorien for Return of the King with Gandalf the White, then you've got like Armoured Aragorn at the Black Gate for Return of the King. We need a new Alisar. Josh says, I think they'd have more of those characters that are in the film, even stuff like new Mirkwood warriors, but I don't think the game can really wait that long for some of the base armies to be updated. Yeah, fair enough. But without a doubt, they're going to do something for Hunt for Golem, though. They'll definitely do something big for that, I think. Ricky says, like, if it did it in a like if I did it in a 4-draw pack, example the 4 Hobbits Fellowship, 1 for 2 Towers Return of the King. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That makes complete sense. Like I'm surprised we didn't get a new Frodo Sam Golem pack for Quest of the Ringbearer. I was very surprised that we didn't get that. I thought that was quite odd. Okay, so these are just drying up, guys, so I think what should we do? Should we base coat the fences too? What do we think, guys? Should we base coat the fences in the same colour? Or I could just spray these guys, to be honest. Because I'm going to paint them in the same scheme, I think, as I did my catapult troll for the catapult. That wood. I was really happy with how that wood turned out, to be honest. I'm off. Send me a message so we can sort everything out. Have a great one, everyone. No worries, Cameron. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Appreciate you. Have fun with your doggies and the Mumak. Looking forward to see how that turns out properly. Yeah, because you still gotta do the straps and all that too. Yeah, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look really good. I'm thinking about doing that on stream one week, guys. Not next week, but maybe the week after. We might build a Mumak on stream. Because I haven't got one yet for the new collection, but and the poll that I did to see which one you guys would prefer, like it was very, very close. It was like 55% for a normal Mumak and 45% for a Rabid Mumak, so I think I will end up doing both on the channel at some point. Problem with these brushes is that they're sticking. Ugh. Alrighty, so what do you guys think? Should we make some more trees? Or should I just use pre-built ones? Would you guys be disappointed if we use pre-built ones? Because I don't know if I'm going to have time. I mean, we could build them now. How long we've gone for an hour so far. 12 people in the chat. Welcome everyone. How we all doing? But I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we build more trees or do we leave it? You guys will decide my fate. See, are these dry yet? No, they're not quite dry yet. So I'd love to give these guys a base coat too. Might be doing that later. Hey, Miniature Dwarf, welcome to the stream, dude. What are we working on today? We are working on the terrain that I've been building recently from Battle Games Middle-earth. Because we're doing a series, if you haven't heard, we're doing a series. We're going through every single issue and building the terrain, playing the battle report, painting the models, all that kind of stuff. And next Sunday's stream, exclusive reveal, guys. I know you guys are hankering to know what's going on. Next Sunday we'll be playing out the first couple of scenarios live on stream, and then I'll be cutting them down and turning them into a video, which would be cool. I don't mind if you use pre-built ones. I mean, I wouldn't mind pre-built ones. Okay. I thought you guys would be like, I'm so disappointed in you. Look, if I get time, I'll do it. Right? I mean, these are drying at the moment, so what we could do... Let's have a look. Where did that wire go? Oh, there's a hill. I've also got to finish up this hill too. And I've also got to make another hill. So that's more stuff I've got to do. Okay, we have the wire here. Trying to find my pliers, guys. Where are they? Did one of you guys take my pliers? Well, we have the masking tape too. I don't know where my pliers went, guys. They'll be around somewhere. But let's make another tree while we wait. Just in case you guys forgot how we make them. I forgot how long did we actually make them? I think they were 10 inches, right? Were they 8 or 10 inches, I think? Do you guys remember how long they were? Let's have a look at Battle Games, shall we? Issue number 8. Let's move over here so you guys can actually see. Oh, give me a sec, guys, because you can't see at the moment. Boom. So with issue 8, we'll scroll all the way down. So you guys can see we need quite a lot of trees, so I think I counted up 12. We've got 6 at the moment, so we'll see if we can have time. Okay, so it says 6 inches long, but I don't think that was long enough, so I think we're gonna make I think we might go like 9 inches or something. Michael H, welcome, dude. Good to see you. So sorry I'm late to the stream. I need to stop by. Need to stop by some poor fool who steals his pliers. Yes, I don't know where my pliers are. I don't know if will scissors work with this one? No, they won't. Alright, let me go get my GW snippers, guys. Just give me a sec. Let's see if these work. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know where the pliers are though. Alright, so let's go. I have too much terrain I need to finish. Yeah, I agree, miniature dwarf. My home's deep, I need to finish. It's built, I just need to finish painting it. Because we will need it for our battle games early on, actually. So yeah, we'll go 9 inches and we'll see how that goes. We'll just make one, because I think when we do this, the rest of the stuff should be dry and we can start dry brushing. Which would be a lot nicer. Be a lot quicker too. But what kind of terrain are you working on, miniature dwarf? Love hearing about people making terrain. Like in the stream title, it's the best. SBG terrain is literally the best. Just need one more. Helps if you need it for an upcoming game. Yeah, we'll need it. Yeah, we need it to. I need to get it done for next Sunday's stream. Because the plan is that we do the first 8 issues next week. Because they're only quite small, the first couple of scenarios. So, Nosby Dummer says, I had these magazines when they came out. They got me into SBG gaming. Yeah, it was the same for me. I got issue 1 on the first day of year 1 for me. I was, how old was I? 7, I think. Just turned 7. Miniature Wolf says, working on the Rohan Village stuff and still need to finish Amon Hen and Weathertop. I built the scene seat a couple of streams ago. There you go. Used the guide from the Fellowship of the Ring Journey book. Turned out alright. We won't need that until issue 11, so I don't need to get that done straight away. So that can wait. Right, so we're just going to stretch these out, guys, to try and make them as straight as possible. There's a few notches in it, but it'll work. And then, what if I remember what to do? Yeah, that's right, the pliers really helped at this point, so I really need to find them. Oh, got him, guys. Yes! I found him. Okay, so we have the pliers, because that's going to be really helpful to hold it while we twist. So we're just going to hold it at the bottom like this. Just going to hold it like that, and then we're just going to start twisting like that to make the trunk. Whoa. Does hurt a little bit, to be honest, guys. So we're doing that to make the trunk, and then how up should we go? Guys, what do you think? Big, medium tree or tall tree? You guys can decide on that one. Are we going tall or are we going medium? Because I need to know now before I keep going. Josh says tall. Alright, we're going tall. So how tall do we go? Okay, that should be right now, so now we can just use our fingers. So we can start to branch off. That was good. And we can go like that. Roots at the base. There you go. That's quite a tall tree. Quite wide as well. I think that'll work quite well. Might have to clip the branches back a bit though, because they're a bit they're a little bit long. So we'll just trim them back a little bit. We'll do that one for there. That's better. There we go. So now we have another tree to add to the collection. See, let's try and make him stand up properly. So that's another one added. How are these going? Are these, they're not dry yet. The walls are nearly dry, so I reckon we can probably have time for another one. So this time, because we do have quite a few short trees at the back here, so let's do a couple of tall ones. Because you know the trees are for the Lothlorien scenario, and obviously Lothlorien are known for quite tall trees. We're not making melon trees because that would be insane, but we can still make pretty tall trees out of it. Do we think we're going to get anything announced this week, guys? What do we think? Anything on Warcom? I think I almost had a heart attack the other day, guys, when the you know, when they showed was it Jay's new, like the Rohan army from the new models. I looked at the photo for it. I was like, oh my god, new models coming out. I was like, no, that's not right. Quite right. I was so disappointed. You don't reckon you don't think we're going to get new riders, Michael? We were saying this just before you came in. I think that the Middle Earth team would be stupid not to do them, and I don't think they're stupid. Like if you're going to recreate an entire range of Rohan stuff and not do riders for Rohan, like seriously. That's good enough. But I don't think I think we'll get them, but I don't think they'll be soon. Because like considering that Helm and Freylaf and all that took about a year to come out, we might not see new Rise for about a year, for another year. Like if I'm to expect new riders, I'd probably say this time next year. In all honesty, but I still think we'll get them. Josh says, I doubt we'll get anything else. I'd love new riders to be the big pre-Christmas surprise, but yeah, doubt it. I think we'll get something announced before the end of the year. I definitely think that'll happen. Because you gotta think, it's early October, so they'll definitely announce something before the end of the year, for sure. Let's take a little bit off this branch. We'll take that much off. That's looking good. I'm sure they'll come down the line, but not anytime soon with how long it takes GB to release stuff. Yeah, true. Miniature Dwarf says, I just wonder what the next thing is going to be, like theme or something. Yeah, I agree, dude. That's always the thing, though. Like, as soon as something comes out, okay, what's the next thing? You know, all us hobbyists are like that. Oh, what's the next thing? Yeah, we've had this thing, but what's next? There we go. There's another one. I think I might cut this back a little bit more. But like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, the thing that I want to know is like what's the next thing, like theme, like whatever it is. Because once you know that, then you can start speculating. At the moment, we have no clue. Like everything that's been shown off or technically revealed has been is out. Like, you know, even Phaedra. The only thing that hasn't come out yet is the Hill Tribe's Chieftain, which I don't know if we're even going to get a model for that, but I assume we will. But I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet. Let's make this a funky tree. Very funky tree. There we go. Do Last Alliance GW cowards. Oh, Josh is gonna love you. That's what he's been hoping for the last couple of years. Okay, how's this all going? So that's almost dry. These are almost dry. Right, we'll do one more and then we'll dry brush. We might even be able to get these next 6 trays done, guys. So we're about to do 3 and then we just need another 3, so I might even be able to get them done for the stream for next Sunday. We'll see. Where did my thing go? We'll go a bit shorter this time. The only problem with doing this is like it wrecks your hand. I have marks all over my hands Hey Ozzy, how you doing, dude? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I thought you'd be on the Battlefield 6 hype. You're way more optimistic than me, says Jamie. I don't think we'll have anything. GW already announced 40k in AOS, Xbox boxes, and we get nothing. Sad times. Yeah, man, we never get Christmas boxes. We don't. But just remember, next year is 25 years of Fellowship. That's a thing, guys, isn't it? 25 years of Fellowship next year. So the next thing could be Fellowship related. Imagine a 25-year anniversary and we get like a new Fellowship. And like journal and stuff like that. Or supplement for Fellowship. Oh, now the wheels are turning, guys. Now the speculation begins. Would you guys like a video about that kind of stuff? Like a 25-year anniversary Fellowship release kind of video? Like speculation video? That'd be kind of cool. My pile of shame is probably enough for this coming 30 years, but that's beside the point. No, exactly, Miniature Dwarf. Exactly. Jamie says, a Last Alliance refresh would be amazing, with Orcs a Super Orc, and Elves and Numen along with all the heroes. Getting new models would be a dream for next year. I agree. Completely agree. I agree with everything, you know. Everything you guys suggest, I agree with. Quarter century old and a fancy new Fellowship. Yeah, I agree. We were saying before, like either plastic or four draw, but like you could do like that Balin's Tomb diorama that you got in Battle Games Middle Earth. You could do that. That'd be kind of cool. And yeah, we're all saying like pre-Lorien, so you can get like Gandalf and all the, because like there's like not many poses with it when it's pre-Lorien garb, pre-Lorien gear. Been a while. I was sick with the flu, bad for my family. Better, but still coughing every minute. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ozzy. Get better soon, dude. Nosby Thomas says 25 years must be something big coming. We only hope most of my buildings are from GW or 3D. I mean, they might do a Fellowship made to order, like they did for the 20th anniversary. That could be cool. GW's gonna be like, here's a new invisible photo, shows an empty base. That'd be hilarious. Just got Battlefield today, pretty good. Oh, nice, Ozzy. Josh says I've been sweating Battlefield. A massive new Last Alliance box would be amazing. Starter box the entire thing. Yeah, that'd be cool. New Orcs, new Last Alliance Warriors, Sauron, Elendil, Gil-galad. Isildur, Elendil. Yeah, you get all those characters in there. Terrain, Sauron, Elf, the Numenor heroes, some cheeky Second Age dwarves, Invisible Fellowship. Invisible Fellowship. Yeah, just 9 bases. I knew it was the 25th anniversary next year for Fellowship. There's a possibility that GW might do something for it. Because they did do something for 20 years of Fellowship. We got the Battle in Balin's Tomb set, like that board game, which is a great game actually. It was a lot of fun to play, and the Made to Order as well. So we might get something next year. That'd be cool. I mean, if they were to ever do anything really at this point, like 25 years of fellowship of the films would do it. Hey Lily, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Ow. Poking myself here. Last Alliance, yes, the scene was in Fellowship, but I think if Last Alliance are going to get if they were ever to do the Last Alliance, I think they would make they do like a whole thing for it, like a whole supplement, that kind of stuff. We need a made to order for that Fellowship starter box terrain. Oh, you mean the the pillars and all that kind of stuff? The pillars and the little terrain bit? I'm sore and drunk out after PAX. Oh, it was PAX this weekend? Oh, damn. I took the week off works to recover, returning tomorrow. Oh, nice of you. Well, like I said, hope you feel better soon, dude. How was PAX, Lily? Did you go to the Warhammer booth? Yeah, Lily's definitely drunk. I mean, living up to her name, right? Let's cut some of these branches down. How's that? It's a very... You know what we'll do? We'll take some of the roots away. That'll do. It's not going to stand up properly. Need all that. That'll do. So we've done another 3. That's alright. Paxton's great, some dickhead pulled the fire alarm. Oh jeez. I did check out the Warhammer booth. Yeah, Lily, how was it? The Fellowship starter had these crappy ruins. Pillar was Return the King, I think. Ah. Was it not? Hang on, I'll find them. Because they're in... I'm pretty sure those are the ones that came in Battle Games. So give me a sec. I think they came in issue 22. Was it not these ones? Hang on, let me find them. Actually, I think you're right. Yeah, I think these ones came in 2000 Return of the King. I don't think they came in Fellowship. I'll switch over so you can see. Was it those ones? Maybe it wasn't. Oh, nice, Ozzy. Awesome. I looked at the Warhammer booth for like 2 minutes and was like, shit's expensive, and left. Yeah, I know. It is very expensive, really. Michael says, I'm on building my 18 Hunter Orcs on Felwag, 6 glue, 12 to go. Very nice, Michael. Very nice. Oh, these are the ones miniature dwarf? Yeah, so these came in Battle Games as well. You get the full set in battle games. I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool stuff. Alrighty, so I think built 3 trees. Got to wrap them up first. We'll wrap them up. But what we'll do now is we'll do the dry brushing on the stuff that we've done already. These ones are still drying, so we can do the walls. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some more white paint into the black one. I'm going now. No worries, Lee. Have a good one. Look after yourself. Right. So, add some more white. So we're gonna make it a bit brighter. Get brighter as we go up. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna what am I gonna use for this? Can I use that? Yeah. Just gonna dry brush. Could just use the desk actually, that's what it's for. Take most of the paint off the brush, as always. And what we're going to do it's not really showing up though, is it? I think we need to go a bit brighter. I think that's why. Not really showing too much. The contrast isn't that great. Yeah, so you want to be about that colour. I'll use a softer brush actually, guys, for this. We'll get a new brush. That's wet. We don't want a wet brush. We want a dry brush. That's too big. That's too small. That'll do. I've collected all my armies now for a full campaign. All I have to do is start building and painting. Hey, nice, Nostradamus. What campaign for it? What campaign is it for it, dude? Right, so dry brush. And we're just gonna start. There we go. That's better. Dry. Not really. I'm going to gradually build the color up. And again, those bristles are just coming off, which is a little bit annoying. No, that's not the one we want. We want that one. The barriers. I'm just going to go in a circle-ish pattern. You guys can probably, hopefully, if I go back to that, you guys can hopefully start to see a difference. So that's the dry brush one, the undry brush one, so I'm going to bring it up slowly. But if we do that, it means that it'll look good. Just using a circular dry brush at the moment, guys, so just going around in circles. I haven't been able to paint in like 3 months. Still have some unfinished row and roll guard on my desk. Yeah, I've got to get some done for. I've got to get some of them done too. Not until the next block of filming, but I will have to get them done at some point. I think after this one, guys, we'll increase the contrast quite a bit. Because it is a soft transition, to be honest, with these ones. What we're also going to do, guys, is we're going to add some colour into them. Some washes, some greens, some browns. Should look good. Top tier content, not even watching paint dry, watching already dry paint being applied. Ooh, that's a bit wet down there. We'll just have to try and avoid that. You're a good Aussie. Hope you're enjoying it, dude. When do you think you're going to stream next, dude? Let's just go over it. Screw it. Yeah, it's very subtle, but it's coming out alright. It's coming out alright. You can definitely tell the difference between it just base coat and then when it's actually dry brushed up. There is a subtle difference. The next one you'll definitely be able to see the difference. If you guys can't already. That's looking alright. It's not looking too bad. Oh, it's not really focusing. So you can definitely see a difference, guys, with the even with that little subtle dry brush on. Once my cough goes away, I'm a bit lost on what to do at the moment. Yeah, fair enough on me. It's fair enough, dude. Alright, these are still drying, so I can't really do these guys up yet. which is slightly annoying. Or maybe. It hasn't dried in the recesses yet, so I don't really want to screw that up. But what I can do is I can increase the contrast on this one for our next layer. So we are going lighter again. And then after this one is when we add the colour, and then we do our lighter dry brush over the top to blend it all in. Yeah, it's definitely lighter. And we want to go a little bit lighter on the dry brushing at this point. Easy to stop and rewind when needed. Thanks, dude. And then I watched 2 Trees Gaming building Docks of Harlan. It's pretty good. No, I haven't seen that actually. I haven't had time to watch stuff, to be honest. Okay, so we're doing a lighter dry brush now, guys. We're just going a little lighter now. So now you'll start to see that it is starting to come up now. So you should be able to see now that's definitely... Oops. It's not really focusing, is it? There you guys. Oh, fine. I'll show you guys better later. It was a good build. Yeah, I have seen it. I just haven't watched the video. Like I said, I just haven't had the time to yet. It does look very good. I think we might need to go a little bit brighter even, guys. Is there any chance when painting figures to add a full list of colours you use at the beginning or end? I can definitely do that. If it helps, I can definitely do that. I could put it in the description if that makes it easier. I need like a texture palette or something. Let's use the hill. Because we're going to be painting over this anyway. So yeah, let's see what this does. And it's going to look even better once we put colour in it. Hey Vendors, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. I was surprised the new helm Hammerhand didn't get an unhelmeted option for the mounted one, says Miniature Dwarf. Yeah, I mean, I assume that that's the only reason, because like you don't see him without his helmet off, like with his helmet off on when he's on horse. And I assume they were trying to get how it was in the film. That's the only thing I could possibly think why they did that. I'm doing good, Vanders. All better for having you here now. Yeah, this lighter dry brush is looking good now. That better contrast. And I mentioned that's what I thought. I guess it's called War of the Heroes. He's a kind of look. Some kind of ride scene. That's what I would assume, to be honest. It's like you gotta look. He's got to look how he looks in the film, essentially. But I was happy with how mine came out. I hope you guys agree. Amanda says, I see you're back now. We'll have to get back on my membership for you. You're a good dude. Yeah, I know. The start of the year was very hit and miss, to be honest. But I'm trying to make progress. I'm trying to make time, to be honest. And like I said, make sure to tune in for next week's stream, guys, because that's going to be a lot of fun. These are actually turning out much better than I thought they would, to be honest. Which is good. It's what you want. Thing is, do we have a green? Yes, we do. I'll get it back sometime this week. No worries, all good, Vanders. You don't have to do it, dude. I appreciate you though if you do. Every little bit helps. Because yeah, all this terrain building, it definitely costs money, unfortunately. It is not free. All the stuff I buy for terrain builds. So it definitely helps out, that's for sure. Yeah, this is looking nice. This is looking good now, guys. I'm very happy. Hey, how are you going with your reading of the books, Vanders? Haven't seen an update from you for a while. Hope you're enjoying them. Nearly done with reading the Lord of the Rings. Oh, there you go. Book. It's taken me a long time, but I'm reading this chapter every day. I'm up to the chapter called Mount Doom and Return of the King. Oh. Oh. I know that feels like the climax, but just wait till you get to Scaring the Shire. Oh, it is brutal. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Nosby Dama says, understand this is hard, but you please, lots of us doing what you... understand this is hard, but you please, lots of us doing what you do. Oh, I appreciate that, dude. It's not hard. Because I wouldn't be doing it if it was like, you know... This is more of a hobby than anything, you know? Oh yeah, it's looking really nice. It's looking really nice. I'm very happy with how these walls are turning out now. This is the colour that I wanted. You guys should be able to see better clearer now how it's coming out. That's stonework looking pretty nice now. Less than 100 pages of story left, and there's like an appendix at the end I'll have to go through. Being really good. Oh, the appendix is great. I've been watching the films as I finish a book too. The films have nothing on the books. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's always been called the unfilmable books. Because if the thing is, if you made a film of, let's say, Fellowship, if you made a film about the Fellowship of the Ring, as it is in the books, you couldn't do it. That's why I think if they were to do like a book rendition of the Lord of the Rings, like stuff that was in the books, it'd have to be a show. Like the Return of the King would have to be at least 2 seasons long, with like all the fiefdom stuff and all that kind of stuff, because like there's so much detail in there that you'd have to do, and you could literally make the Lord of the Rings like as long as Game of Thrones was, like with how much backstory there is and all that thing, stuff that you don't see in the films, you can read about in the book. Like you could do all that kind of stuff. It'd be awesome. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get some green. Should we get light green or dark green, guys? Let's see what color it's like. Oh, that's very light. That's maybe not that light. That's too dark. What if we mix them together? We need like something else added into it. Maybe some black to darken it a bit. Whoa, that just went everywhere. Nice. Cool. That's way too dark now. God damn it. That's not what I wanted to happen. It's alright. What I'll do is use the hell as a palette. No worries, Vanders. Take care, dude. Have a good one. Rip Aussie. Alright, let's get some of this black. We want to add a lot. I want to get it looking like some kind of moss, but what if I just take a lot off the brush? See if this works. Problem is our team with Rings of Power, I know what they'd make if they did a series would be really horrible. Yeah. Hey Glowfly, how you doing? What terrain am I working on today? I'm trying to finish all the stuff that we've done so far for next week's stream. Because next week's stream we start the battle reports, which is very exciting. So what we're doing now, guys, is we're just going to go, just going to a little bit of green here and there. Just like random spotches, random spaces. And then we're going to get some washes. And we're basically going to do the same thing on the buildings as well. How are you, Glowfire? I hope you're doing well, dude. So yeah, guys, this time next week we'll be doing our first ever battle reports on the channel, which is a very exciting time. I hope you guys enjoy them. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. But like I said, I'm gonna make them narrative based. So I mean, especially for battle games in Middle Earth, like. But you know, whenever we eventually do like match play battle reports, I still want to make them narrative. Does that make sense? So the plan is we're going to try and get the first 8 issues done. Because the first few scenarios are quite small. So you can probably bash them out in like half an hour. Some of them's like, you know, 10 minutes, to be honest. So yeah. Supposed to snow here soon, so preparing for that. Oh, it's very warm here. Yeah, it's hit us hard. I almost collapsed at work today, to be fair. So what I'm going to go get now, guys, I'm going to get some washers. Give me a second. So what I've gotten is, I'll be going for 2 hours. I'm meant to end the stream now, but I won't. I'll keep going a little bit longer. I've gotten Agrax and a 13 camo shade. What we're going to do, got our palette here. We're going to put some wash in a well. We'll put some Athenian camo shade in another well. And what we're going to do is we're going to water these down a little bit. Quite a lot, actually. It doesn't matter if, like, you know, they mix in with each other. It doesn't really matter because they're all going to mix in anyway. Because straight out of the pot, it's going to be a bit too strong. What we're going to do is, so we'll take the Agrax Earthshade and we're just going to do little splotches. Let me zoom in so you guys can see properly. Where did my mouse go? Hello? Mouse, where are you? I can't see you. There you are. I'm going to zoom in, just so you guys can see a little bit better. And what we're going to do is, wherever we've made like little, like breaks, just going to wash that in there. Just to like let it stand out a bit more. We're just gonna, you know, wash out a little bit, just a bit all over. We'll wash the brush and just like let it blend it in a bit. Again, especially around these areas where they've broken up a bit. And just like random spotches, random places like that. Wash the brush out and just, you know, do that. Yeah, it makes it a bit more interesting, you know. Hope you guys can see that okay. And then with the Athenian, we're going to make it the top and at the bottom. You can do these in random spatches as well, but that'll make it like more like a mildew kind of stuff. And again, we're just going to wash the brush. We're just going to blend it in. Just like that. And hopefully, when that dries, you guys will see, it'll have a bit of a difference towards it. So if I get one of these ones, you guys will hopefully see. A bit of colour difference between the two. Hopefully. It's a bit more interesting. And you can literally add as much or as little as you want, guys, as well. So you can make it a bit stronger as well if you want that. We'll zoom back out now. Like if you don't want to, you don't have to dilute yours down a bit. If you don't want to, just make sure that there's no harsh lines. So just make sure you just spread it out and blend it in. I'm going to get some Athenian camo shade from out of the pot. It is a bit darker, but that means if you do use it out of the pot, guys, you definitely have to blend it in. If you go too overboard, guys, it's alright, because next up we'll we'll be blending it in with another dry brush. But hopefully it just makes it a little bit more interesting, rather than just, you know, a grey wall. And some of them you can blend in a bit more than others. Like some of them, like say if I just put some agrax over these bricks like that, let it run, let it do a little bit. Don't have to blend everything in. Make it a bit more interesting. You know, like nature essentially. I'm close to finishing my Azog's Hunters Legion. Plus Legion only need 4 ogres, 4 trolls, brute, and goblin mercenaries. Very nice. Very nice, Michael. So like I was saying, guys, if you want to use it straight out of the pot, you can. You just got to work a bit more, because like that's quite stark. So what you do is just wet the brush and you just blend it in. You definitely want to pick out those little things that we've done. So if you made like any cracks or things like that. Let it drip down the wall, that kind of stuff. Because these aren't brand new walls, guys. These walls have probably been here hundreds of years, you know? So you want to kind of age them up to be so. So you can go as much or as little as you want, really. Let the agrax and the F13 camo shade kind of like blend into each other. That makes it just makes it a bit more interesting. And again, we're just going to use the same technique over the ruins because it works out quite well. I thought you just made them. You know what I mean. We want to make it look like they've been around for hundreds of years. And the green just makes it look like there's like a lot of mildew or, you know, moss that's built up over the years. If you want to leave some bare patches as well, just not get every single little area. So like wipe stuff off some areas, have some stuff that's like really dense and packed. I'm just going to wipe away some of this stuff now. There you go. So, you know, this makes it a bit more interesting. And then once we put the final dry brush over, it'll look good. This is the same technique I use for my rocks on my bases for my models as well. Thurning, Camo Shade, and Nagrax Earth Shade. Yeah, I agree, Josh. The Hobbit range, like, you know, I know didn't go very well, but you can't say that I didn't put love into that range. It was very, very good. Oh, we didn't do the other side. So you can just do like a leopard spotting pattern too, like this. Just put everything on at once, like that. And then you wash your brush and just blend it all in. Whoops. And then the last one. You just like drop and just let it run down, guys. Let it run down naturally. Just like that. Just Alright, so that's them washed now. If we were doing the runs at the same time, we'd do the runs as well, but we are not. So hopefully you guys can probably see. This makes it a little bit more interesting, you know? You can definitely see the colour in the walls now. And once we do that final dry brush, it'll look good. Yeah, I never got that 4-drilled armoured Azog, to be honest. Never managed to pick that up, which sucked. Oh, also guys, we did hit 2,800 subscribers as well, 2,800 subscribers this week, so thank you guys so much as well for all the support. Awesome, guys. Could we hit 3,000 by the end of the year? Probably not. But we shall see. 2.5 months to go. Maybe. Not by the way it's been going this year, probably not, but you never know. You never know. Alrighty, so I just want to let these dry a little bit before we do the final dry brush. Really wish I had the Azog and Thorin really nice sculpts. I hope they re-release them separately without all the other stuff. Yeah, it would be nice. Or just like a whole new Thorin's company with the armor that, like, with the stuff that they're supposed to have. I'm hoping we get a new plastic Azog kit with weapons and arm option, and the option to build him with or without armor. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be very cool. I mean, we did get a new plastic Bolg, but that's because Bolg was on a new base. But I could definitely see a plastic Azog at some point. There we look in. So the final dry brush will be a very light dry brush of a very high contrast colour. Though by their own rules, we should have an armoured Azog available to buy, and we certainly currently don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they even got rid of it, to be honest. It was odd why they got rid of it. GW seems to want the SBG kits to make sense with their own rules, so we should see that at some point. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I mean, knowing, yeah, you never know these days, to be honest. Apparently, rules are meant to be broken. I don't want to watch these too early because it's just going to blend in with everything else. I mean, this guy's almost dry. Looking pretty nice. Glowfight says, I'd like a new plastic Thranduil with elk, personally, since his foot sculpt is rough in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I converted my foot sculpt for Thranduil. I think he turned out better. But that elk model is beautiful though. They should at least given us a forge order on foot Thranduil to match his elk model and sold them together if they were going to do plastic. It's a shame such a great model rarely gets any play. Yeah. Always comes back to Merc with you, Josh. Always comes back to it. Alright, so find a final dry brush for the final dry brush. Yeah, I've seen that Glowfight that Thranduil's been out of stock for a long time. I didn't bring him up this time. So yeah, what I'll do, guys, is I'll do the ruins in the same scheme as these walls. Hopefully they should turn out alright. Fingers crossed. Since Forge Order Thranduil's taking like a diorama kit, I could totally see them doing plastic Thranduil. Yeah, I could definitely see them doing that as well. For sure. And they'll discontinue that one. And they'll bring out a new one. I could definitely see them doing that. Because I'd expect them to go back to The Hobbit in this edition. Didn't really do that too much in the last edition. And when I say The Hobbit, I mean like the Hobbit films. That's something they could do in Hunt for Golem. Yeah, definitely. Because Thranduil does play a part. Now these gone, they're still drying a little bit. What I could do is I get the mix ready. I'm going to start off with white and just a little bit of black. Ugh. Don't have to squeeze it anymore. It just comes straight out. I guess that's already. I know that's gonna be too much black already. Yep. How did I know? We're gonna go really pretty bright here. Almost like Administratum grey. Near enough confirmed with the head of everything to do with films saying she's had conversation with a certain health lord. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to see quite a lot of returning characters. I mean, Hugo Weaving himself has said he won't return because he thinks he's too old, which is fair enough. Actually, stay for Haunted Golem. I keep hearing people against it, but like it's a pretty significant thing that has to happen in the books. Yeah, true. Because technically, it didn't happen in the films, but now I guess it did because they're going back to do it. Because from Gandalf leaving the Shire to him coming back is like 17 years. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to get a final light dry brush. I'm going to start with this one because I think this guy's pretty dry. What we want to do, very lightly. I'm going to go a bit lighter actually. Ooh, maybe we go lighter. Yeah, that looks good. Be a very, very light dry brush here. Yeah, that's better. That's the brightness I want to see. So, kind of turned out like that, guys. It isn't too bad, I don't think. So you got some depth in there. Put some colour in there, a bit of depth. Sorry, it's really bad. I'll put some photos up on the Discord. And once the base is done, it'll look nice as well. That's not too bad. That one's dry too, so we can do this one. Yeah, Glowfire, I agree. I reckon they should do like the Angmar Wars, like Arnor and all that, because you can bring in entirely new characters. You can bring in Glorfindel, even at that point. You know. Or like the War in the North, you know, that kind of stuff. That would be very cool. That one's done. That one's a little bit wet. So is this one, but it's just at the bottom. So what I could do Let's just brush that away because we don't really need that bit. Then we do one final light dry brush. Dry brushing makes it look good, while mine not so much. I'm sure it does, mate. I'm sure yours look great. To be honest, I didn't know if this was actually going to work. To be honest, I was just making a recipe as I went. But I'm going to use this for the ruins now too. Do you find when you paint anything it's never as good as someone else's stuff in your eyes? Oh yeah, constantly. I am no pro painter by any means, but I enjoy what I'm happy with what I make, you know, with what I paint. Alright, the walls are done. They are now done, guys, the walls. These walls. So let's see if I can show you guys. Whoops. You guys see it? That's probably a better angle though. Turned out alright. Probably see it better when I take a photo and put it on Discord. Once the bases are done, they'll look alright. You definitely see that bit of colour in there, which I think helps. Not too bad. Considering we were trying to emulate, if I go to, no, that. I mean, the ones in the magazine are a bit more lighter, they're a bit more white. As always, I went to go for the more realistic route. Other than that, I think it turned out alright. Considering. I think they turned out alright. I didn't want to go that light because I think that's kind of unrealistic. Especially for the models I paint. Like I paint, as you guys know, very realistically. So, not as stark in contrast, but yeah. Looking good. Thanks, Ricky. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think we'll wrap it up here, but we do have a member giveaway to do before we end the stream. So, are you guys ready? Should we cross over live to the wheel? So, anyone who's a halfling tier gets 1 entry. Anyone who's a ranger tier gets 2 entries, and then whoever super chats or whoever gifts memberships gets an extra entry for every one essentially. So Ricky's got 5 entries because he gifted very generously last month. But yeah, are you guys ready? Actually, I should tell you what it is for a £20 GW voucher. So, depending how generous you guys are during, or how good we go for the month, depends how much leftover we got, how much the prize is essentially. So, are we ready? Can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. Alright. So, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, spin it. Who's it gonna be? It is gonna be Ricky? Yes, it is Ricky. Congratulations, and Ricky is in the chat. So congrats, Ricky. You have won a £20 GW voucher. There you go. That paid off for you. There you go, dude. You just posted, so I assume Ricky's still in the chat. I think we are a bit behind on the stream today, to be fair. There's Ricky. There you go. There you go. That paid off for you. Pay to win. But yeah, is it the same one as before, Ricky? Because I'll put it through this week at some point. But yeah, do let me know. I assume it hasn't changed. Well, Nosby Damas, you were very close. You were next after Ricky. I put £20 in this month and gifted. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, you just stay even. But yes, congrats, Ricky. So it is well played. The ultimate pay to win game. Same email. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll put it through this week, dude. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I wasn't supposed to go for this long, but that's alright. So we got the walls done. We finished these trees. We've made a few more trees. Undercoated the ruins, which I'll get done. Still a lot to do, guys. There's still a lot to do. I think I'll be having a few late nights on my days off, to be honest. Trying to get everything done, but I might keep you guys. Would you guys like to keep up? I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord to show you how I go. I think. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Videos this week, guys. There will be, well, depending if we get anything announced on the Sunday preview, which I don't think we will. I'll put a video out if we do. If not, Tuesday or Wednesday, the Catapult Troll video will be out. Maybe Wednesday, actually, so give me a bit more time to edit that. So that'll be coming out on Wednesday. There might be another video out this week. I'm not too sure, guys. We'll just have to wait and see. But other than that, next Sunday stream is the big one. So yeah, next it should be around the same time, guys. It might be a bit earlier, actually, because I don't know how long it's going to take us to do the 8 scenarios. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited as I am. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of stuff to do beforehand, but yeah, I think it's definitely going to be worth it. So, and like the plan is, like we're gonna stream the games live, obviously, and then I'm gonna record it as I go, and then I'm gonna edit it after the fact and make it into the videos. But you guys in the chat, like we'll keep up to date with the chat, and you guys can actually tell us what to do, and you guys can tell us, like, you know, what to move and who to fight and all that kind of stuff. So you guys can be involved in the games as well. I think that'd be a good idea. I'm gonna try and make sure next week's a better week before the big stream. Yeah, fingers crossed, Josh. Look positive, dude. That's all it is. But yeah, if ever you guys need a chat or anything, you guys can DM me. Of course, you can. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, guys, take care.